Hi Taurus, this is Trudy and I'm here to do your love reading for December of 2016. It's very exciting to read for you. It's Christmas time. It is the holiday season, and let's find out. As you can see, the bottom card is the Ten of Swords. Sometimes we do read the cards at the bottom of the deck, and so I'm going to go ahead and read this card. And let's talk a little bit about the Ten of Swords. And this is impromptu, but I feel as if it's coming up for a reason. And so the Ten of Swords would have to do with the last nail in the coffin. Someone's been sticking you in the back and someone has been letting you have it. And you've been Teflon. This is what I'm hearing all the way through for you. And so now during the holiday season, you are starting to feel the effects of this. And let's see how this ties into your reading. It's very interesting that this should show up and that I should notice it. But this reading will be for the month of December about getting stuck over and over and feeling as if you maybe not standing up for yourself. And that's coming to mind as well. And so this is going to be the first card coming up for you. What do we have? Oh, interesting. Again, another Swords card. If you're learning how to read the Tarot here at Virtual Tarot with me, and I hope you do because I'll be doing Hangouts, and please check the website for that. But I wanted to let you know that this is a very good card. Swords are all about the intellect, and this has to do with how you think of things or how you frame your perspective. And our perspective creates our reality. And so whatever that perspective is, your perspective has been that you have to stay in control of a certain given situation. And so within relationships, somewhere you've been trying to stay in control, or at least show those around you that you are in perfect control of your situation. However, you may not feel as in control as you let on. Also, you might be worried about some things that have been happening. And so Taurus, it might be a nice thing for you to share that. And if you don't feel as if you can share it, and I like to give advice as well, while spiritual advice, as I hear your guides speaking during your reading, I hear them saying that you may want to share in a journal or share in an artistic way. If you have a way to express yourself, this could really feed your soul. And so you may want to go ahead and commit this to paper or make some sort of something tangible so that you can see it, even if it's a vision board or some way to frame what's been going on with you so that you can get your head wrapped around it a little bit better and maybe get some sleep. Now, you might be losing a little bit of sleep because you are feeling homesick, or you're not settled within the area where you're supposed to rest. And so I'm hearing for Taurus, you might want to remove all electronic equipment, perhaps. If you're sleeping with your cell phone, maybe this is the month where you actually leave it in the other room. And I'm hearing that for some of you as well. iPads or notebooks, tablets, whatever it is that you're looking at, you might need to give your eyes a little bit of a rest. And so that will help you get some of the extra sleep that you're going to need in order to get through whatever situation it is that you're facing. You're maybe even suffering a little bit from physical symptoms here. And so if you're not feeling well, or if you've allowed yourself to take on the world, you're taking on more than you should, and maybe even martyring yourself a little bit, need to take a break from that. Let's see what comes up for you. We have the Strength card, and that's a very good card. Now, this is in the challenge position, and so this is a compliment by Spirit. You're actually able to charm yourself, or your way, I should say, out of any situation. And so you turn on the charm in the month of December, and you use that charm to right any situation that has you feeling bereft or without respite. That's what I'm hearing, those exact words. And so if you're unable to get yourself back up and in fighting mode. At the beginning of the month, it looks as if you're going to be able to wrestle your baser needs to the ground, so to speak. And I'm hearing that loud and clear for some of you. Now, if you have Leos in your life or fire signs, and you're an earth sign, very grounded, you like routine, you like structure, that type of thing. You may have somebody around you who needs a lot of attention, who needs to be stroked, who is an Aries, a Sag, or a Leo. This person is taxing you a little bit because they need energy. They need your energy. And so, and because you're down already, it might be a little bit more difficult to rally and to give them the attention that they normally will ask of you. Again, now, if you have, and again, check your chart, because you might have fire in your chart, in your moon or your Venus or your rising. And again, moon, Venus would be your relationship houses. If you do have fire in your relationship houses, please note that that may feel, that area in relationship may feel a little bit unappreciated. And so for some of you, you may feel the need to go belly up with your mate or your partner if you have that in your chart, or your partner, if they have it, may be going belly up and asking for extra strokes or other relationships. So, you know, within the Christmas, the holiday, the New Year, all of that stuff going on, you're going to feel taxed a little bit because other people are going to be coming to you for attention, and you just maybe are under the weather, or you've been dealing with your own situation and you're trying to put something to rest, you're trying to finish something up, maybe even waiting for results or a situation to resolve itself. And so you're a little distracted, and I'm hearing that as well. But all this is good. It's just like minor stuff. There's no major stuff happening for you other than you're taxed, you're sort of out of sorts, and not, so watch your temper as well. And that's, I'm hearing that, you know, take care of yourself, attend to your own needs. And if you're in business, this is not the time to try and close a deal for some of you. And again, I know this is a relationship reading, but you know, if you're at work and someone is asking you to take over a presentation or to lead a team toward a conclusion, you might want to step back just a little bit and wait it out, and wait until you're a little bit stronger, feeling more resilient. But not bad. Spiritual advice. Queen of Swords comes up for you. Interesting. This is a Gemini, an Aquarius, or a Libra. And so we've got a lot of swords. It's very interesting for our Taurians this month. And she's just popping up out of nowhere. And she would be someone who might not feel as grounded, perhaps, as you would like for her to feel. Sometimes she's living by the letter of the law, and so you might see some of this in your partner, or in yourself. If you're a male, you might see it in your partner, and so she might feel a little upended this month. And again, wondering if this might have something to do with technology or communication that isn't coming through. Queen of Swords, again, is always, she's an air queen, so she's Mercury. She's about getting your thoughts in line in a way that allows you to gather folks. And I think of that because this is a female, so she brings it all together via communication. She brings people in, she's receptive, but also she's, as most of the queens are, in complete control of whatever it is that she's doing at the moment. Now, I do feel that you're going to maybe confront a situation this month where communication might not be as easy with someone who probably is female in your life, or that the two of you are at odds. And this is kind of coming up unexpectedly. And so this isn't something that you can plan for, I guess. But you can, when it occurs, you can step back. So Taurus, your spirit guides are telling you to really spend more time at home, like in retreat, and not allow yourself to feel as if you have to take care of the world at this point. Even when someone is coming at you, and could be this queen, this woman who comes at you and wants to cross swords, and you're not willing to go there. And I really think that this is a compliment by Spirit saying you've got the strength really to deal with whatever it is, this situation, feeling exhausted, all of these things. Maybe someone, a woman in your life is expressing her disappointment, and she's a little bitter. That could happen for some of you. Now, again, I do see issues perhaps with technology, or maybe you're setting, it could be as mundane as you're trying to set something up for Christmas or the holidays or a gift, and it's just not going the way you had hoped. You might have to take something back to the store, and that could be, maybe you're dealing with a salesperson or someone who isn't as helpful as you would like for them to be. And that comes up for some reason, it's pretty specific, but for many of you, you will follow this. And then again, another thing would be if you are trying to read instructions, that comes up as well. You could feel as if the instructions for life, you're reading them upside down or in a different language. So that I hear too. Just hang in there. Everything's going to be great. And if you have kids, just go with the flow, because you're not really, for some reason, something's occurred that, Spirit's just kind of giving you a back rub and saying it's okay, just hang in there, all will be well. So at the end, one more sword card with the Three of Swords coming up for our Taurians. And so, yeah, there's holidays, like a little bit of, pain, okay? So maybe going back afterward, or you're feeling like separated, and I'm hearing separation. Like there's a sense of separation going on, and it makes you feel a little like a pain to the chest. And so you might want to just really, really take it easy this season. If you're looking for love again, and I like to always go there, this is probably not the time to really go out there and try and find a new relationship just this month, because you're healing. And it seems this is also a card of healing. It can speak to past illness. It can mean that you've not been feeling all that great this month, or it can mean that you're dealing with issues that occurred in the past, or it can mean that you're just, you're dealing with communication that doesn't leave you feeling overjoyed. But then again, you come forward, Taurus, and you're the one who actually shows up as the fence post, or, the solid one. And people are coming to you because you are this solid one. But that doesn't mean that you don't feel whatever's going on around you to the bone. That doesn't mean you're not sensing all of this in the same way that others around you are sensing this situation. So there is some situation that's come up. But again, you can handle it. You can be the Rock of Gibraltar. That's the compliment that Spirit's giving you. And again, I'm also hearing that you might need to create something from the situation that allows you to really wrap your head around it. Don't give in to the temptation to just say everything that comes or pops into your head. Be strong, hold back. Don't respond to others even if they keep prodding you, because you've got this. And Taurus, again, interesting reading for you. We're going to move into 2017, and this is all, again, around you. This is a minor thing going on. The major thing, the major high compliment is the Strength card, which this is strength of character. This is gravitas. This is you being able to control a situation by controlling yourself. And again, you're able to exercise those talents this December. So thanks for tuning in. Again, if you would like to get a personal and private reading by me and get more information on this reading as it relates to you personally, please go to myvirtualtarot.com and you can purchase a reading there, and I can get right to you. I've got actually a pretty clear schedule this holiday. Got some readings coming in, and I'm really having a ball reading for you guys. If you'd like a donation-based reading, please go to the home page. We've got some donation-based readers there, and it's more of a message board, so you kind of deal with it, the two of you together. It's cool. And other than that, we're going to have hangouts this year. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to read for yourselves. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to watch your complete 2017 reading. It's posted on the channel, one card for every month, Taurus, and so you can see what's coming up in January. Namaste.